guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hey guys.
Tyler was kidnapped and taken to Mexico for a few weeks. It's good to have you back, T-Dog.
Yep, I escaped. I went all Rambo and blasted my way out of there.
And he still has both kidneys.
Thank goodness. What a resilient two-kidneyed man we have on mic with us tonight. That's a good thing. So tonight we are streaming a game called Roundguard. It comes from developer Wonderbelly, publisher Quantum Astrophysicists Guild. They made a game called Ambassador Fractured Timelines that I'm expecting to like this game better than that one. But anyway, this game is available on Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Steam. All those platforms. And if you do not win a copy tonight, I want to point out that the Switch and Steam versions are both on sale for at least half off right now. I think the Steam version might be on sale for more than half off. I forget. But if you decide you want to get it, you know, just get one of those if you didn't win an Xbox copy. That's what I suggest. Tyler, I understand this is sort of like a roguelite or roguelike or something. So let's see what that entails. It's a little Dobby looking dude, or that may be Baby Yoda wearing a hat and a mustache.
Dobby. I like Dobby.
He's host of the spectacle. His name is Ledger Domain, which is... That's a play on words. The word legerdemain means sleight of hand. It refers to performing magicians.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I learned it from an old show called Poltergeist The Legacy, which had nothing to do with the movies Poltergeist. But anyway, Castle Springbottom is under attack. The king's missing. His riches in disarray. That's where we come in. Gather up the gold and save the king. Hurry. The bookkeeper will help us learn our part. Okay.
I like how this word shook.
Yeah, pretty good presentation so far.
Yeah.
Not expensive, but still pleasant. Start run. Looks like they refer to it as a run. Oh, there's 4 selectable characters too.
Yeah.
Hey, achievement. That's always nice. Flagon rushes in. Enter the keep with the warriors. So there's an achievement for playing with each character, it looks like. Just what we need. The castle's crawling with monsters, and you're going to need to clear them out. See your attack number up there? When you hit a monster, you do that much damage to them. It says 10 up there in the upper left corner. In the immortal words of Sir Billiard Shakespeare, I guess because everyone's round in this world, Tyler.
Yeah, like little billiard balls.
Yeah, and it's time to squash this nasty furball. So look at that. I'm aiming left and right. Do you remember a game that has you aim left and right from the top of the screen like this, Tyler?
No, the bubble bobble stuff, puzzle bobble ones are at the bottom.
Yeah, good point. I'll tell you what game I'm thinking of. It is Peggle.
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
You're shooting
That's
it.
a shame. Well, what if it was more of a roguelike? Would you like it better then?
Probably.
Hey, there you go.
You're getting shot at the enemy.
Did I lose life as a result? He says, when you hit them, they hit back. And yeah, in the upper right corner, it shows the attack that the monster does. So I lost 5 life as a result. Yep. Like your time on this earth. Ouch, man. It's reminding us of our impending death, Tyler.
You're going to save the king.
Our unavoidable mortality. Let's chug a red potion to heal up. Why can't we do that in real life? That's what I want to know. So hit the potion to heal.
I just want a replacement thing like every 10 years or so.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I always wish that I could switch to my body from 15 years ago and I'd be so much happier. Anyway, hope you like the taste because you're going to be drinking a lot of those. Here's where things get tricky. It tasted like Diet Red Bull, Tyler. Let's rehearse one of your special skills.
So much talking.
Yeah, well, they're teaching us how to play. Spin attack. After you launch, use X to smash through anything in front of you, but it costs 10 blue, which is like mana, I guess. You get an attack bonus while spinning. Smash these pots. You can talk to me too, Tyler. I don't mind.
Well,
There we
Ah,
go.
cool.
looks
Alright.
like you're here.
Special moves, that's a good thing to have. Skills cost 10 mana to use, so keep an eye on your mana bar. Sip some blue potions when you're running low. No more safety nets. It's my time to shine.
Oh, wow.
Use my skills, defeat the monsters, heal up. We can do that, can't we? I say yes.
Oh, that Yoda-looking guy.
Yeah, the little goblins really look like Baby
Goblins,
Yoda.
Yes.
Alright. So far, so good. This is not bad at all. It's like Peggle, but with RPG stuff mixed in.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like a pinball. I like
Yes.
that.
Tell, yeah, how much health they have.
That's a good question.
Do you control that thing at the bottom?
Well, they've got a little bars
No.
under them. I see. No, it just goes
Oh.
around. If the ball goes into that,
okay.
it's good.
Yeah, it bounces, right?
You can see
I
the
can see
tiny little
the
red
bars
bars.
now.
Yeah.
Alright. So let's go ahead and we're going to shoot through this. Use some mana there. Oh, landed on the spikes. I'm going to really enjoy this game. You know, Tyler, I know you're
That's
not a big
cute.
fan of Peggle.
Well, I mean,
love-
this actually has strategy. Peggle just feels so... Like, you choose where to aim. That's basically all you get.
It could be like that, but you know, there were like special tiles that would activate your character's special ability in Peggle. So, you know, you would have to think about when to use that and whatnot. Gird your loins. Are your loins girded tonight, Tyler? You know, I haven't asked about them in a while.
They're always girded.
Thank goodness. Alright, and I guess now I'm just trying to get more points or something? The bad guys are gone, it's just letting me clean up. Oh, it didn't end up in the hole though. Now he ends up in the hole. Yeah, got a little extra money. Does money mean anything? I wonder. Achievement! Yes! You're hired! Completed your audition.
Aw, that's awesome.
So Tyler, the kids haven't seen you in a while do your kidnapping and such, but what have you been up to besides besides visiting Mexico?
Working and went to a couple toy events, like toy trade swap things. Now that
Ooh.
COVID is 100% over, we can
Oh yeah, perfectly
have
safe
some
out
of
there.
those again. That's right. So I've been doing that. I
Yay.
did get a PS5, so I've been playing Spider-Man.
Congratulations. What about that time you told me you were playing that game that was a PS5 exclusive, even though you had apparently sold your PS5?
Which
You
game?
never. I barely remember the name, but I mean, it was in one of our chats where you dropped in and said one thing and then never said anything else.
Oh.
So it was just confusing. I'm like,
Oh.
what's going on with Tyler?
Probably because I had a PS5.
You've had it for a while? Is that what you're saying?
It was like a couple weeks.
Okay, and how are you liking it then?
It's cool. It doesn't make noise, like a ton of noise, like the PS4 Pro, so it's already an advantage there. It doesn't freeze like my PS4 Pro and crash games, so it's already an advantage there. And
Nice.
Besides
So
that, it's pretty much exactly the same.
Was your PS4 Pro pretty buggy compared to others?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that it was compared to others. I've heard a lot of people just complain about noise and stuff, but I did. I could even get through Jedi Fallen Order on my PS4 Pro. It would just like constantly crash at the first major cutscene. So I don't know. I might have got like a crappy one.
Ooh, I got a new outfit. It gives me +3 health regen.
Nice.
So I traded it into GameStop, so now they can worry about having a crappy PS4 Pro.
You know, oh yeah, you said I should just sell my Spider-Man PS4 Pro on eBay or
Yeah,
something,
probably
right?
because of the collectability of it.
You think I'll get much for it?
I don't know. I haven't looked at prices on those.
If I could get, I mean, is it a pipe dream to hope for 400? You know, if I could get 400?
I don't know. I really have no idea. It sounds not terribly unreasonable.
Yeah, that would be almost
lot of
enough
it-
for a PS5.
Yeah, a lot of it depends on, like, did they make a lot of them or not? You kind of can't really know if they did, but
Good point.
Spider-Man's a pretty popular. A lot
Character?
of people would still want a Spider-Man PS4. I would I would want a Spider-Man one still. I wouldn't pay for it, but a lot of people I think would. So.
Dark6 says it costs 400 new. That's the thing, Dark6. It was limited edition. You can no longer buy one new unless... I mean, you really shouldn't be able to. They couldn't have been that not limited, right? That widely distributed.
I don't think so. I can look here in a minute.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I could sell it without losing any money, then I would be impressed. You know, but based on its collectability, it might be possible, just maybe.
Yeah.
Oops. Because the thing is, it's not that my system stopped being good or anything, but it's now there is a better system, and I feel like I'm not getting the proper best experience. And also, now I'm a games journalist again, so it'd be handy to be able to actually properly evaluate games on the best hardware. Poisoned. Ow. Poisoned? So are those melon things bad? I thought they were fruit. Oh, I think I'm supposed to... Do I kill the spider or avoid it? It's got a life meter. I take damage for 3 turns because of my poisoning, and that's bad. Yeah, you can kill the spider, that's good. It's losing life.
After shipping and fees, you'll probably be closer to 300, but it's still nothing to turn your nose up at.
So, you're saying that they are selling for around 400?
Right.
Well, cool. Yeah, I might have to think about that then. The problem is it would probably be a while before I actually could find a PS5 of my own. How'd you get yours?
I got it from GameStop and then just sold some of the other stuff that came with it.
I see.
GameStop does those annoying bundles.
Are the bundles relatively easy to get, or was it tough?
No, it's tough still. I mean,
Gotcha.
I'm pretty good at like online checking out things. Like I have good strategies built up from Funko and all that other sort of stuff. So I'm pretty good at it when I see that it releases, but it's not easy.
Gotcha. Come on, kill him. Yay, we did it. This is, I mean, you know, I've been sad that Electronic Arts bought a PopCap and gutted them, Tyler, and then wasted all their IPs, you know?
Yeah.
Because thanks to them, there's no real Plants vs. Zombies sequels, and there's no new Peggle games after Peggle 2.
Right.
But now here's somebody who's basically made a nice evolution of Peggle.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. I like it. So I can equip this better axe. So yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, the
Hey!
GameStop bundles are around $7.50.
Yikes. So yeah, even I don't have that much extra money just sitting around on me, but I did work a week of summer school, Tyler. And if they pay me the full amount that I invoiced, which they have the right not to do because I was 45 minutes late one day, but if they happen to pay me the full amount, before tax it was like $650, you know, so after tax probably like $550 or higher. So yeah, I mean, I've been planning to put it towards either a credit card bill or an arcade one-up, but you know, trying to get a PS5 would be a smart thing too. Okay, so this prove your worth and it will open. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah. Complete the quest to open the box. So now we've got a quest, and you have to defeat 10 skeletons.
Nice.
So anyway, I'm gonna seriously think about that. Selling on eBay is a little bit of a hassle. You know what I don't like is the having to box it up and weigh it and stuff before you can even really sell it if you don't want to lose money on the shipping.
Yeah.
Not crazy
Yeah,
about that.
it's like I have a little scale, so I weigh things and stuff. But yeah.
Is it good enough to weigh a console?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice. Come on, come on, come on. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yes!
That was
Didn't lose any
good.
life.
Very, very good.
Yeah, I'm running low on life though. I've got to get down to those red things. And let's see how we do here.
I don't think a new PS5 is coming in 2022. They'll barely. I don't even know that they'll be on shelves at the start of 2022.
You know, somebody does like to do those tiny minor hardware iterations.
Yeah, minor ones for sure. Although the PS5 is actually pretty good compared to some of their previous consoles' early states. The firmware is still not great, you know, like the for whatever reason, whenever these companies release a new console, they just like downgrade all the cool features that their previous console had.
Yeah, why not
UI,
just...
from the UI point of view and stuff.
And that is a drag, totally.
Yeah, it's super annoying. Like, there's no folders on PS5. Like, did you not figure out how to do folders on PS4? Because there are folders on PS4.
And Vita.
You know that, yeah, and you know that people love them, and we're constantly asking for them on PS4.
I think with Sony Japan, there's sort of a desire or an apathy towards consumer opinions and stuff. You know, like
Yeah.
they don't really care what the people want.
They think
so much.
they know better, right? They're like, yeah, we don't need folders. We'll just put everything into this community base that no one is ever going to click on, or whatever, the game hub base, or all some of the things that they think are cool.
Yeah, it's whack.
Yep.
Well, you're smart.
And Tyler, you might have read, again, this is something I shared in our Discord, which we have this Discord server where people can chat with us every day if they want. But I shared a link about that recent Kotaku article where they discovered that that Sony charges a whole lot of money for indies to be featured, and if you don't do that, then it's very hard for people to discover your game. You hear about that?
Yeah, I saw it in there.
So, what do you think of that news? Is that disappointing?
I mean, you don't think that Xbox charges money to promote games on their storefront?
Apparently they charge less because the whole thing was everybody online was discussing how Sony's the worst about this.
Well, Sony seems to be the worst at just about everything. I mean, we know that with like crossplay and
Oh yeah.
some of those other things. Like, they're the market leaders and they want to have the most control over their game, or their systems, and their whatever. And
Go Dementia.
so it doesn't surprise me now.
But it is too bad, you know, last time I went to PAX East, which was probably 5 years ago now, something like that, Tyler. At that time, I remember that Sony was currently the best at wooing the indie developers.
Yep.
And it's just interesting how they go back and forth on this, the different companies, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, I think it totally just has to do with market share. Like, Sony was really having problems with the PS3, and they created PlayStation Plus, and then added the Instant Game Collection, and like was doing all these promotions for indie devs to put their games on PlayStation 3 first, and all that stuff. And that definitely has slowly eroded over the years.
It's a shame. And my son and I, you know, Ethan and I were talking about it a little bit, and it's like my theory was like, okay, well, either there was a good program and the person who ran that program left, or, I mean, that's actually probably my best guess. Like, I know at Microsoft that kind of thing would happen. You know, it's like, oh, the guy who cared about indies isn't here anymore.
Right,
And that's
right.
a shame when it happens.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just kind of standard business practices too, right? Like, you get people hooked at a lower price, and you slowly raise prices, and you slowly become less consumer friendly and more business oriented.
Well, Tyler, you make it sound like a drug dealer or something. Or an Asian massage parlor. Just kidding.
once they have the console, you got them hooked, because they have to buy games on your console.
Nuts. That is true. Well, the thing, you want the developers to keep supporting it and being happy, so it does seem like, you know, lately we've been getting some former console exclusives on the Xbox, and I don't know if it's just because they need more places to sell the games, or is it because they're actually a little bit unhappy with how they've been treated over on the Sony side.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the end of the Xbox 360 generation, like, no indies were happy with how Microsoft was treating them. Like, they kind of just stopped releasing indie games entirely.
Yeah, you're right. It was weird how that went.
Yeah. So, kind of a little bit of a, you know, a transition over the last decade or so. Whereas, yeah, I think that Sony's probably the hardest system to navigate for developers and the most costly. And that just leads to people wanting to put things on Switch or Xbox.
Yeah, so I guess it's not the worst thing. I mean, if we want a competitive marketplace, then Sony doing unfriendly things here and there is sort of a good thing if you look at it from that big picture point of view. But I still, you know, when developers complain about that kind of thing, then I still feel sorry for them because, you know, I used to interview them and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, it's always good for companies to be consumer friendly, and companies kind of forget that at times, and then they make too many mistakes, and then they have to kind of backtrack and reassess.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. I mean, we're at a point in this console generation where things are still artificially limited just by supply, you know, so...
Yeah.
And, I mean, Xbox is starting to really get some recognition for the Game Pass program and their growing library of exclusives. But on the other hand... Well, I mean, that's the thing. They're about to have a bunch. You know, they've got a bunch of decent to hot ones in the wings, which is better than, say, a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Nothing.
When there was nothing on the horizon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we have a place of optimism now, which is nice, because I certainly did miss that. So let's see, Killer Joke. What did that do? It weakens enemies? Alright, I have to break through here first. Ah, nice. That was a good shot. So anyway, you know, Tyler, you've always had a pretty good view of the marketplace and stuff, so that makes it fun to talk about that kind of stuff with you.
Yeah.
I asked Simius if he wanted to co-host one time, and he was like, well, this is only for Xbox, so I wouldn't do a good job or something. And I'm like, you know, we all should be able to see the broad picture. You know, you don't only have to look at it as, does this specifically benefit me or my preferences? So, although we still like Simius a lot, of course.
He's just a Sony pony.
Yeah, it's too bad. Because, you know, we all know which system I prefer, but I also have always said that we should try to support them all, or try to support multiple platforms, you know, and we try to stream different things like that when we can. Hey, there's Jordan. How's it going, Jordan? Jordan, where's Cloving Casey been? We missed that guy. What does that drum do? Does it just bounce you off? I think that's all it does.
Dr. Swoboda has $500 in Microsoft Rewards points.
Whoa!
That's a lot of points.
Nice. So just waiting to buy from
The Microsoft Store, I guess.
Yeah, specifically from there.
Yeah, it seems like they should have a decent amount of stock and restocking and stuff. I know that PlayStation Direct is a very popular place for people to get their PlayStations.
Another good shot. Yay. Yeah, that's interesting. I wonder, I haven't had to try in a while, so I haven't been keeping up with it. But I've seen CAG post on Facebook about Xbox availability lately a few times, so maybe they're good. Okay, we hit that guy. That's good. I'm low on life. Because this is a roguelike, it looks like you're kind of destined to die a lot, and that's...
And I sure hope you don't, like, have to start completely over when you die. Have you died yet?
No, I haven't died yet, but my life is so low. So, I guess I should just kill the enemy, because that'll be the safest move. Oh, crap. Okay, good. I do like how after you kill the last enemy, you usually, I think always, you get a shot at trying to get a few more potions, just so you can start the new level better.
So you don't refill any health in between levels?
Well, let's pay attention to that. I've got 10 right now. Of course, we're having a lively conversation. 7 health for each gold pot devoured during Gold Lust. Is Gold Lust just the part at the end?
No. I think Gold Lust is the new move. Like you're replacing one of your other moves if you wanted it.
Oh, I see. You're right. So I have to activate it, and then I get 7 health. That actually seems pretty useful right now while I'm dying, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So maybe I'll go ahead and equip it with my standard one. All right, and now I need to try to bounce off a thing or two. Come on, hit another one. Yeah, hit another one. That's good. So now I'm at 30 health. We'll see how it goes when we get to the next area. Yeah, and Svoboda is in the Insider program, but they still don't select everybody to get a system. So Jordan has had luck getting 2 from Best Buy. What did Jordan say about Chloe and Casey? I didn't see it. Hey, Yep84, glad you're here. Yep84 actually came during our Wednesday stream. Do they have style flair? Certain je ne sais quoi? What I'm saying is, do they have the skills to pay the bills? It's time to find out. Let's see that gold. Alright, what's happening? Oh, now Wheel of Wonders. How does this work? Perhaps our hero needs more motivation. Time to spin the Wheel of Wonders.
Yay!
Okay, sure.
It does kind of look like Baby Yoda and a steampunk hat.
Hey, achievement! Yay,
Nice.
seeing red. Got a red trinket from the Wheel of Wonders. I guess that's a good thing. It doesn't look red, it looks blue. But anyway, permanent +1 max health when an enemy dies.
That's
Quit.
awesome.
Yeah, if I can keep going at all. Good job. Did our hero clock in today without one of these? What's that? No wonder their performance is off. I'll lend them mine. You unlock the treasure scarab. It now spawns in each room. You can hit it for 5 times the gold. So that makes things more interesting, doesn't it? I just, I have it where it spends my points automatically when I get 10,000 on a $10 Xbox gift card. Should I not be doing that, Tyler? I don't even know.
Yeah.
Okay, you must have taken a real shine to you. The thing is enchanted with powerful magic. Give it a bump, and it'll boost the gold payout of anything you hit afterwards. For the rest of the turn. Pretty handy. Okay, and where is it? It's right there. If I was to hit the... Oh, we've got gelatinous cube enemies now.
Yeah, it's a gelatinous cube from Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm going to activate Gold Lust, too.
From Funko Pop.
Did I activate my Gold Lust? I think it... Oh, no! Is he going to kill me? Now my ball's just sitting there. Oh, good. Oh! Oh, I died. Yeah, that was it. Oh, but I'm getting health back. I think I'm still alive. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ton of gold from that, though. That was a good move. Someone means vulnerable. When someone is crack vulnerable, they take double damage. There's 100% chance they'll cry during sad movies. That's pretty cute.
Aww.
Okay, but what symbol are they talking about? I don't even see where it says that on the screen.
Maybe they're not damaged enough.
Maybe.
Yay, Brown Master's rating.
Yay, thank you, Brownmeister. It's good to see you, buddy. All the way from Australia, the happy place.
They
So I
love
got-
July 4th down there.
Yes, very festive of them to do so.
Awesome.
Oh,
So are
that's
you-
a scarab.
Yeah. Are you doing anything for the holiday, T-Dog?
I'm going to my cousin's house tomorrow for just like a breakfast. It doesn't really have anything to do with July 4th. It's just because she has family in town and she wanted
Yeah.
to do a big breakfast for all the extended family.
Oh, nice.
But that's it.
Is your mom going to be there?
Yep.
Cool.
But it's at 9:30 in the morning, so I have to wake up early.
Ooh, yeah, I wouldn't like that part. No, I wouldn't. I'm gonna miss so much about the summer is sleeping late. Although this week, Brandy hasn't let me sleep late. Like every week, she made me wake up early for whatever, every day. But normally I sleep till 10 or 11, and I love it.
Yeah.
Maybe even occasionally noon. That's handy. Hey, oh, I got a kitten. Does everybody see my kitten up here on the camera?
Oh, look at that.
Yep, he's a good kitten. And his name is Jack.
Yes.
Okay. So there's one enemy left way down there. I really need health, but
Yeah, I don't
those-
understand the yellow bar on your health.
Oh yeah,
Good.
experience.
weird.
It says. That's what you're seeing,
No.
right? The third bar.
No, it's on the first bar. It's like you lose your health, but it's not totally gone yet.
Oh,
You won't see it now, but you see it like
I
during
see.
the fall, and I don't get
Huh.
what happens there.
good question.
He's a kitty.
Well, this. I feel like I'm gonna die here, but I'm just waiting for the right moment. Oh, that was a very bad shot.
Let me know.
Yeah, that was just
Total
total amateur hour. Yep. Not good. Not good at all. Let's do some gold dust.
Let mommy pet you a little bit.
Yeah, why not? Kitten's out of control.
He
Ooh,
just loves
another
his
very
dad.
bad shot. Ouch.
He is definitely a daddy's boy.
Yeah. He's pretty good kitten. Darker player, what do you say stuff like that? It's such a weird thing to say.
Hey, Robot.
Yay, Robob's here.
Yay.
See, Robob, I bet you'd like this game.
Peggle
It's fun.
3's out already.
Yeah, see, it's like Peggle. Can I go through that? All I know is right now it's really hard, and I wish it wasn't. But anyway. Yay, I didn't lose any life that time. Let me check. No, you cannot go through the RIP thing, so I just don't see how to get down there. Let's try that. It's not going to go anywhere, is it? Yeah, land on the pillow. Land on the pillow. Oh, didn't land on the pillow.
Didn't land on the pillow.
This is bad. There's also a flaming skull on the left side. I wonder what that does. If
Yeah,
anything.
are all these skulls bad guys, or only that one down there?
I think only the last one is alive.
Okay. The rest
But
are dead ones, but they just get in the way.
Yeah, I see no way to deliberately bounce it over there.
Right.
That's the problem.
Sounds like Peggle to me.
Unfortunately, at this point. But I mean, it's a roguelike, so hopefully I'm gonna start my next run a little better off or something. We gotta see how that works. Yes, I
Yeah.
finally hit him.
Very good.
Max health for some reason. Achievement, multitasker.
Nice.
Completed a quest. Mana burn now gives you mana instead of taking it away. Oh, that's mana burn probably, that fire that was around the skull.
I guess so.
Yeah. Why the heck not? So what games in particular have you been playing this week, Tyler?
Just Spider-Man.
Just Spider-Man, you said. Yeah,
Just
how far along are you then?
I'm pretty far. I don't know that I love it. It's okay. It's kind of fetch questy and, you know, open world tropes of repetitive stuff. So it's alright. It's cool. Could be better.
So about the PlayStation Plus games, are there any PS5 PlayStation Plus games you've gotten that you've tried yet?
I played some of Man-Eater. I like that game.
Nice,
But
good.
I knew I'd like that game, so...
Yeah, it's a chance to get this trinket whenever you spin the Wheel of Wonders. Oh, okay.
I think that's it. I think that's the only PS5 game I've played. And it's just a PS4, you know, enhancement of a PS4 game.
But it runs pretty well, right?
Yep.
So what's your TV situation that you're playing this on?
Oh, it's a plasma TV. That tells you how old it is.
Ouch. So now that you have a system that is 4K, are you thinking about upgrading later this year when the big sales come or something?
I mean, I'd like to, but I have a hard time replacing something that works perfectly well.
You know, you may be
So-
able to sell it for a small amount, or just give it to someone.
Sounds like
Really
me.
precisely. You can. Yeah, would you not just sell it on Craigslist or Virage or something?
That sounds horrible. Selling a TV this
It
big
works.
online.
So yeah, if you hold left trigger, it zooms in a little bit, and you can aim more finely, which is a pretty good way of handling that.
Ooh.
Oh, I've only got 1 health left. That's crazy. This is gonna be my last moment, I'm sure.
Yeah, don't you take damage every time you hit a bad guy?
You do.
No, sir.
So you gotta offset that with getting potions. Oh, yeah, that was the end for me. Tyler, the reason that we're streaming this game this week in particular is that it's just gotten a new update. They've updated this game 4 times since it came out with like,
Wow.
new levels and characters and refinements and stuff. So the developer, Wonderbelly, they've done a really good job just improving it. And so far I'm having a whole lot of fun with it because I like Peggle anyway, and it's like a more complicated, interesting version of that.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting. I'll be interested to see, because like that run you just did was an hour long, so if you really have to start at the beginning, that's a real long run.
Well, I would say more like 40 minutes because we started late.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm 42 on the
Still long.
leaderboard for the week. Yeah, still long, you're right. Let's spin this thing one more time. Yeah, I've got to look at how the achievements work, you know, like, is there a lot of hard stuff? I wonder. Permanent
Dr. Savota has a plasma too.
Oh, well, way to go, guys.
He's
well,
probably cheap. Well, he's cheaper than me. He wants to pay for an Xbox with Microsoft reward points, so he knows how to get deals.
There you go. We've got, I mean, I've had a 4K TV for how long now? I don't know. When did I get it? I think 2 years ago is when I got my first one or so. But
Yes.
yeah, watch out, Brandy. She just like her headset just flew away from her somehow. New mode, daily puzzle. Everyone in the world faces the same one. Beat it to earn one puzzle piece a day. Complete puzzles to unlock more stuff. That sounds good.
I like stuff.
Sure.
Yeah,
Hey,
let's
Brian.
do it real quick. All enemies explode in death. Human Brian, it's so good to see you, dude. We missed you. Achievement. Shade sneaks in. Entered the keep with the rogue. Oh, okay. Oh,
Tech
because...
guy. Has Tech guy been here?
Tech guy. No, I don't
He's
think
been
he
here for a
has
while.
he? Oh, well. Why didn't he say hi when he got here?
I
What's your
don't
problem,
know.
Tech guy? No, just kidding. Stealth and smoke bomb.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Trying out stealth to see what that does. Maybe you can hit enemies without getting hit back.
Yeah, I just got.
I just got lasered though, so I'm not so sure about that.
Try to have your back there, you know. Yeah, tech guys been here
Welcome.
the whole time.
Didn't they recently have a Canada Day or something up in Canada? I feel like Super Rio said Happy Canada Day one day.
I think it's
Possibly.
Just threw a smoke
I
bomb.
used to know.
Probably copying us in July 4th.
Totally a copy.
July 1st.
July 1st.
Yep.
That is basically a copy, yes.
Yeah, it is.
Well, there's always. I mean,
What are
about
they
the only
thinking?
one that they have that we don't is Boxing Day.
Yeah, we don't really like boxing that much here in America. Do you ever watch boxing, Tyler?
Yeah, not recently, but I've watched some fights a couple
Oh.
years ago.
I've never seen one myself, but I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind, but MMA is a lot more interesting.
Yeah, MMA is way more exciting.
Way to go, Jordan! Alright, so far
But
so
don't
good.
they have like Thanksgiving in August or something?
October. It's usually about a month ahead of
Ow,
ours.
crap. That's not going that well this time. Let's hit that and bounce off, get a health. Yeah, I did, I got a health. Just what I wanted. And I hit the pillow, so that's perfect. Now
Is this the puzzle? Is this the puzzle room or whatever?
Yeah, the daily puzzle. So we hit that guy, didn't kill him though.
That's
Hit a spider,
No.
did kill.
A beam of many eyes.
Why did you get poison? Hit him on the butt.
Yeah, I should have picked a different character. I don't like this character at all. But
Oh, you
anyway.
can pick your character for the puzzle.
Oh, that's a good question. Can I? Maybe I was forced into this one.
Yeah, sometimes they like beat this level with this character.
Yeah, you totally might be right. Probably are.
Tech guy made a funny joke, except that Americans don't care about hockey at all.
Oh, yeah, not too
Very
many.
little.
Unless you live in LA. They really like the Raiders there. I was there for E3 one year, and they were having like fire trucks zooming around and stuff. It was crazy. They were
Yeah,
just
the
like,
Raiders are football, not hockey.
Wait. Okay, I'm sorry. What are the LA Kings? This is the Kings? Yeah, I get it mixed up.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah,
it was
just
definitely for
colors.
that. Ah.
Yeah, it would have been during the Stanley Cup Finals probably.
Ah.
So because that's what's going on right now. So they're at least late in the playoffs. So if the Kings were still alive, then the city was probably really into hockey.
Sure seemed that way. Oh no. It's gonna bounce.
Oh,
No, bounce the right way. I'm getting some gold, but
that
Come on.
way.
Ah.
Oh.
I should have just... I wonder what that other thing would have even done. Does it give you a wheel spin? Oh, I see it. At the very end, it's determining which direction you go on the map. Not that you can see the map in advance or anything, but, you know, just another cool
Weird.
mechanic to work.
So even the
Well.
puzzle is more than one level.
Yes.
Yeah.
This game is serious about playtime.
Do that.
You gotta have some help. Like,
They're like, yeah.
Yeah, I thought the puzzle would be like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be a little easier, because they want you to play it every day.
Every day, yeah.
But do you automatically get it just for playing? Because if you do, you could just play it and die.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. Did it say play the puzzle or beat the puzzle? I think it said beat it to get the puzzle piece.
Uh-oh. If that's what it said, then I'm in trouble.
Nice.
Tyler, I started a new game that I'm going to be playing pretty regularly. And that is Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's really cool.
Yeah, it's been out for 2 years now, is that right? Or just 1 year? I feel like
I
probably
think two.
Yeah, I was in no hurry to get it because I haven't finished part 2 or the pre-sequel, so, you know, I'm a big believer. I mean, I'm not like Royal Bob where I absolutely will refuse to play a newer one having not played the ones before it, but I'm not, you know, I don't gravitate towards doing that. But I wrote an article about Borderlands 3 for Co-Optimus, and 2K liked it, so they gave me a copy of the game to make it easier to write about in the future. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty rad, because it was the Ultimate Edition. That's a $100 value, even if you can get on sale for $50 pretty regularly.
Yeah, Brownmeister said September 2019.
Rad. Cool, Brownmeister. And yeah, you like that game too, don't you, I believe, Mr. Brownmeister?
Yeah.
Man, that guy's still not dead? How many times do I have to hit him? Ah,
364.
finally, got him.
I never got through the pre-sequel, but I did play 1 and 2.
Achievement! Chemistry 101. Identified all unstable potions in a run. Whatever that is.
Nice.
You said you played through which ones, Tyler?
1 and 2.
1 and 2, not bad.
And I played part of the pre-sequel, but I got bored.
I didn't get bored with pre-sequel or 2, I just, you know, my life had shifted to where I don't stick with games very long, you know, which I'm still kind of like that. But,
Yeah, I have 3. I haven't opened it yet, but I have it.
huh. Well, you know, unfortunately we can't play with crossplay, Tyler,
Yeah,
again,
no
because of
crossplay.
Sony's...
Because of
evil-
Microsoft being a jerk. Classic Microsoft.
Darn that Microsoft, when will they learn, right?
Lame. Don Matrick.
Well, Don Matrick is lame. That's not satire. Level up. Max health. But
Dr. Sabota, that's
yeah, I
what we've
could
been
play
doing.
with PC players. Like if Brownmeister ever wanted to play, and Brownmeister doesn't exactly bring up playing very often. But if he ever did, we could play with him because of crossplay between Xbox and PC. So that's rad. All
Wait,
enemies
there's a-
explode on death. Yeah, you're right. You do have to be the little rogue.
Brownmeister will play with you. He'll
See?
create a new character.
That'd be awesome, Brownmeister.
Yeah.
So the only thing is, right now, Brandy and I are playing with Ikiast and Perfect Zero, and we've been having a good time of that. But I do need to just create a new character to go with other people, you know, because Yup84 also wanted to play. So it'd be great to play with either one of you guys pretty soon. 'Cause
Yeah,
I do
definitely.
really like it. Like Borderlands Part 1, I played through 3 times, and I might even someday play through the new Xbox One Series X version, you know, of Part 1.
Yeah.
Because I love that game, you know, and I played it in co-op and I played it one player and I had a great time both ways. So what am I, let's see, let's pick the wizard. Fizz. Alright. Not bad, Brownmeister. So it's a great series and Brandy likes it too. She had never played one before, I'm glad.
Yeah.
I went ahead and bought her a copy so that she could play with us. So even though they gave me a free copy, they still made money off of me, Tyler.
Yeah,
Nice.
I liked it a lot.
Well, yeah, you know, 4-player, looks good, runs well, and they still keep updating it, which is cool. And also, I should be in a good position to cover the Tiny Tina game when it comes out. I also wrote a story about that at one point, like a
Yeah,
couple weeks back.
Wonderlands or something.
Yeah, the fantasy-themed one. Instead of sci-fi theme, it'll be fantasy-themed.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting.
Ooh.
Okay, after you use X
Saints
to
Row.
cast lightning. Who's been playing Saints Row?
He says there's another one in development.
Who says?
Yep, and Brown.
Oh,
Master took
thank
it.
you. Yeah. Use X to
Sorry.
cast lightning bolts. Got it. Anything in its path is damaged and shocked. Okay, so use it to zap those little rats. Okay,
Shocking.
let's try it. Oh wow, that was pretty good. Yeah, it's like 2 big diagonal zaps.
So this is a new run, right?
Yeah, new run, different character.
Yeah.
I'm being the little magician girl. Let's
And
get the
it's
show on the
doing
road.
It's doing kind of like a tutorial for your different moves or something.
Yes, because each character has a unique starting ability, so it tells you at the beginning how to use them. There's these lightning bugs on the side. Oh, they just bounce you off. I was wondering what those did. I think they're there because of her move. That's how you sort of aim.
Lightning.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
you summon the lightning or whatever.
Yeah. And I make it rain. I'm behind you, Darker Player? On Borderlands, you mean? We're glad you made it, Darker Player. I was worried about you earlier. You weren't here to fuss at us for being late. Whoa, what is Yep talking about? As long as they... I think he's saying penis bat. Is that what he's saying?
No.
Something from Saints Row 5, so probably.
Oh, yeah. I think it probably is. He means... Anyway.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, no comment. So besides Borderlands, on Wednesday we streamed a game called Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Have you heard of that game, Tyler?
I've heard of it, but it sounds weird. Something about writing poetry.
Oh, neat. If you press B, the exact number of how much life somebody has will appear under them. So that's a cool feature, Tyler, because you were wondering how much life they had. Now you can see without... That's good to know. Yeah, so it's definitely the opposite of your kind of game, Tyler. But it is a game that... It was a free game on Steam and mobile, I think. Or was it free or next to free? I forget. But I think it may have been free. And I played that, and now there's an upgraded version for PlayStation and Xbox and Switch. Yeah, it's on all of them. And there's physical copies, too, for Switch and PlayStation, probably. But, yeah, totally a text-heavy visual novel and adventure game. So, last Saturday we streamed an adventure game called Overboard, and that actually went very well because Overboard... I mean, there wasn't that much reading. Like, it wasn't that bad. Like, and the story was very lively. You know, like, I killed 3 people in one run. That was very exciting. I smothered an old lady for no reason. It was messed up.
It was.
Yeah, so Overboard was a very clever game. Doki Doki is also clever, but it's not trying to wow you right at first. Like, right at first, it's trying to just look like a regular visual novel game.
We're gonna finish it and see if we can get to any of that spooky stuff they kind of hinted at.
Yeah, but it's hard to stream because there's just so much talking, and there's no, like, animations or anything in between the talking. You know, it's just, yeah, the art changes, but so much text. So I was just reading every line out loud. And again, this is not the best way to stream this. But I was reading every line out loud, and I got hoarse, you know, after a while.
Yeah.
And we're trying to go a little farther to see if any of the weird things would happen. And we did get something weird right at the very end. Like, because this is a game, Doki Doki, that messes with you. And they tell you earlier to make sure you save before you have to make important decisions, which is good advice in a game like this, right? So at the very end, I'm trying to do that, and I'm trying to navigate the menus, and the controls aren't working, and it won't let me pick things and stuff. Because, you know, it's just being clever and weird and trying to unnerve you.
Right.
And it did do that at the very end, but we didn't get to see anything beyond that as far as doing weird stuff.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah, so not my best stream at all, but for the replay video, I cut it down a bit, and I think it works better. But I'm looking forward to just playing it more on my own. Like, I don't necessarily need to stream it. But the people who showed up for that, I really appreciate your support. I mean, even Yup showed up for that, and it doesn't seem like his kind of game to me.
Nice.
Yeah, he's more of a graphics guy, like Perfect Zero.
He said he was going to the restroom.
Who?
He's taking a bio break.
Oh, wow. Ah, what just happened? Oh,
Not
I hit
Sorry, Icky.
left bumper or something. Let's
Lyle
check.
needs to go to the bathroom like every hour. Poor guy.
Yeah, poor dude.
Drinking
No.
too much Kool-Aid over there.
He's a very good dude, though, Tyler. Without you and Lyle, we probably would have retired the stream a long time ago.
And then I never would have gotten
Yeah,
chances.
but I mean, we have so much fun, and also we get to give out so many cool free games to people and introduce people to games they wouldn't have heard of. And all of our lives would be a lot different, I believe.
And he can tell me, just stick with it, and he's right.
Toss a frog forward and yourself back. Frogs explode for 5 and do 5 poison. Okay, sure. What's unacceptable, Jordan?
Icky went to the bathroom.
Yeah, no, Tom, I mean, Overboard had a fantastic story, and you didn't seem to be able to see that. So I think, again, you're a bit hung up on presentation, which is okay. You know, we don't all have to not care about this stuff.
You ever watch the Adam Sandler movie Overboard?
No, I have not. What's it like?
It's horrible.
If you're gonna watch Overboard, you gotta go back to the classic.
Look at that! I shot a
You
poison
know,
frog, but the skeleton's immune to
Goldie
it. So.
Hawn and Kurt Russell.
Yeah, it's funny. Brandy was like, "Is this game related to that Goldie Hawn movie?" And then the same day or the next day, I saw that particular movie on Blu-ray was like on sale. You know, it was being promoted on Blu-ray.com. And I just thought that was a funny coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I watched 2 movies.
Oh, that was a bad movie.
2 whole movies.
Also bad. What'd you watch?
No, I actually watched more than that. I watched The Tomorrow War, which is on Amazon.
What the
Yeah.
heck is that, Tyler? Tell us
It
about that
has-
first.
It has Chris Pratt in it. It's like an action movie. It's like a summer Amazon blockbuster type thing.
Okay.
Where basically, and I don't think it's too much spoilers. That happens in the first 15 minutes or so. Basically, people travel back. It's set in 2022, I think. Then people travel back from 2052 and say, "Hey, we have like 500,000 people left on Earth, and we're losing this war against this alien race. We need to start drafting people from 2022 to come fight for us. Who like get drafted and sent to the future and stuff."
So
So-
a lot of sci-fi stuff?
Not a lot. I would say it's action first, just with a sci-fi tone and an alien tone. But definitely action first type of movie.
Yeah. Anybody else famous in it? Besides the Pratt?
Not really. The girl from Glow, I don't know if you've ever seen Glow, but I like her. She's in it for a little bit.
Yeah, I saw one episode of it.
And then the girl from Chuck.
From Chuck. Huh.
Some girl from Chuck. I don't know. I just heard that she's from Chuck. I actually don't know her name or who she is.
Like, I can't prove she's from Chuck, but people
Right.
say.
I have word that she's from Chuck.
Perfect Zero says it's bad sci-fi, good
Good
action.
Nice.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
how much
I
did you
mean,
like
a lot
it?
of a lot of action movies have a hard time with like good sci-fi, like that actually makes sense and stuff. And there's definitely some questionable stuff. I liked it up until the final act. I didn't really care for the final act.
Do you agree with that, Perfect Zero? Did you think it had a poor final act or ending?
And yeah, Dr. Zabota mentions like Amazon. I don't know if you go on to Prime streaming a lot, but it's definitely been like on the top of their Prime streaming app for weeks. They've definitely been talking about it a lot.
I guess I haven't that much lately.
Anytime you turn on the actual, TV, that's one of the first games that's there.
Ah. So Brandy has seen it. That's good. Yeah, Brandy's been... Because I've been doing a lot of writing, which takes me anywhere from 2 to 5 hours a day, depending on how much I have to write.
Yeah, it takes
And-
forever to write.
For sure. And especially if... Because, like, for instance, on Friday, I think I played 2 or did I play all 3 of the games I wrote about?
Yeah.
So I, like, stopped and played them for a little bit so that I could write the story more easily because I got codes for them. So then, yeah, just... Sometimes you don't want to quit because you're like, well, this is really fun. But I mean, just like testing the game out and then writing about it, that takes a while. But writing straight from a press release that you haven't played, that takes a while. So there's no winning, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh, good money on that one. All right.
I started watching Jamestown.
Yeah, Brandy's watching a show called Jamestown, which is not related to the PlayStation shoot 'em up, Tyler. in
That
case you
game was
were
cool. I was wondering. That's what it reminds me of, because that shoot 'em up was really cool.
It always looked neat. I never
need to
played
go
it.
back and finish it. I think it's co-op, and I played it with
Ooh.
someone, and I never finished it. But
Wow. Well, I do need to play it then. Yeah, I've always liked co-op, Tyler, but going back to co-optimism makes me especially enthusiastic for it. So.
right.
And I got to
That
play
could
a
be
lot
cool.
of cool games with him.
Yeah, Brandy has been a big help with that. Having a partner who actually likes games and is
Yeah, that's cool.
game for everything,
Yep.
Even if I can't.
Yeah, she has more aptitude for some styles than others or whatever, but still it goes well.
Do you know how to move around with the left stick and control the camera with the right stick?
Yes.
Yeah, she had like trouble with that for maybe a couple weeks right when we first started dating. But
Yeah.
since then, yeah.
Way too
Yeah,
many.
that's like the big headache for non-gamers is like understanding how that works.
Definitely.
Well, I was a gamer before, but I did it all on PC.
But then you hadn't played for
Yeah,
a
I
while,
hadn't played
right?
for a while because I was just too busy.
Yeah.
And then you brought games back in my life.
Yeah, I'm glad to have a positive
And I
influ-
cursed the sticks
impact.
for about a week and a half. And then I was okay.
Probably should have inverted the right stick, and then you would have got it a lot quicker.
Or the opposite of that would have happened.
True.
Tyler's like, I'm gonna learn it the hard way and just stick with that.
That's right.
Yeah.
Do we play anything? I mean, I played a bunch of like little indie games for a little bit. We played one game, a cooking game. It's sort of like Overcooked. It's called Bacon Switch, and I wrote a story about it. It's only on Switch and Steam, just like
Yeah,
Lumber
hopefully-
Hill.
Yeah.
Sounds cool. Yeah, hopefully those games come to PlayStation. I like Overcooked. Does it have online co-op or just local?
Yeah. This one had online and local, which I was impressed by. Yeah, like
Yeah.
compared to, because I also wrote about one called Lumber Hill that I also liked. Oh no, Lumber Hill had the online as well, but Bacon Switch had more like story content. Like Lumber Hill didn't bother with the story. So
I like those cutesy co-op games,
yeah, and
especially
they're
when they have a little bit of a challenge.
so this it certainly was getting that way as we got farther into it because we only played it for maybe 45 minutes or so, but. In both cases, Lumber Hill and Bacon Switch, I really hope they come to Xbox and PlayStation 2, because like they're great on Switch and Steam, but a lot of people still prefer the other platforms. Even me, I prefer the other platforms. So we'll see.
Yep, PlayStation where I and everyone I know plays. So, besides you,
Yay me! And well,
but you do have a PlayStation usually, just not right now.
yeah, not right at the moment.
But also, there's not like a ton of PS5 games out there anymore.
Yeah, not just yet, but I
Yeah.
still want to. I want to be able to enjoy the ones that there are, especially
Sure.
if it's relevant to the site.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone says Ratchet and Clank's real good, but a little bit short.
Yeah, and Simius was discussing the frame rate stuff, saying, I don't know, like, he was saying complicated
Yeah.
technical things I didn't really understand.
Yeah, I guess it has a lot of frame rate options. I don't know.
Yeah, lots of graphics options, and one of them, he was saying just that the frame rate messed with him a lot, but then they added a new option and it's better for him. So that's good.
Good.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing some articles. Yeah, and I wrote about a game called Bang on Balls that is only on
That's
Steam Early
hilarious.
Access right now. What a weird title, right?
It is hilarious and it is awesome.
Yeah, it is a really cool game where you roll around as a ball, so it's got a little bit... It was an early Xbox 360 game where you rolled around as a ball. Do you remember what that game was called? I forget. It was like one of the early XBLA games.
Rock Rages.
It precedes that by a lot. Does anybody remember it was an early Xbox 360 live arcade game? So we're talking
Marble
about...
one. Marble Action Live or something.
Hey, Vo,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Yeah, did it have marble in the name? It actually may have.
Yeah. And it got delisted, and I bought a copy from GameStop digitally.
Nice. Yeah, so it reminds me a little bit of that, but that was more puzzle-oriented, and this is more like just a regular 3D platformer.
Marble
Madness.
Blast Ultra.
Yeah, Marble Blast Ultra, that's it. Thank you for reminding me, everybody.
That's good.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that one in the early days.
Very early days.
Dementia is remembering the very first live arcade games.
Yeah,
Those were the days.
it was. It was one of the first 10 or 20 or so.
What an exciting time that was.
It was. Xbox Live Arcade was the most fun I had on 360 by far. I mean, 360 was really good, but I just loved like the weekly releases and the deal of the weeks and stuff. Checking out all these unique experiences for
Heck
10
yeah.
bucks.
Yeah, I
$5
mean,
bucks.
there weren't a ton of indie games in existence back then like there are now, so
Right.
each one was a bit special just automatically because of that.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, and everything felt a lot more unique. You know, because it kind of went back to the roots of being able to have platform games again. Because those didn't really exist on PlayStation 2 and Game. Like big 3D platformers did, but not like little small 2D ones.
Yeah.
Because you can't release that for $60 on a disc and get people to buy it anymore.
Right.
Right, which is exactly why EA let companies like EA and such let so many of their properties just stay dead. They were cool 2D properties, you know? Like, we can't make $60 for it and sell $30 of DLC, so we don't care.
That's crazy. Because $60 is still $60.
But that's a really good option. Yeah, I know, it is weird. Well, that's the thing, because game costs... Making a big 3D game costs more money than it used to. Like, every generation it costs more and more. And then, but they still only charge 60 or now 70. But I mean, for the longest time, they wouldn't raise it to 70. And Tyler, I know you understand the need for games to be 70, but you also hate it, don't you?
I mean, I try to not take the side of multi-billion-dollar corporations, and I try to err on the side of the consumer.
For the most part, we should err on the side of the consumer, but you also have to like understand market realities. Like, I don't think it's constructive to just say, "Oh, well, all of those market realities don't matter." You know what I mean? Like some people do.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everything is a lot more complex than just like a black and white.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So, but I mean, it just naturally makes sense. Okay, games always cost this much. Now they cost twice as much to make. So it just makes sense that eventually the price will go up.
Right.
Bubble spray!
And I mean, and the issue is, like, they found other ways to subsidize it by, like, DLC and in-game purchases and all those sort of things. Which kind of, like, led to some real crappy practices like loot boxes and stuff.
Yeah, that's true. Oh man, am I not going to have my lightning guys anymore? Yeah, and at least there's been some pushback on loot boxes and stuff lately, hasn't there?
Yeah.
That's something.
Yeah, they were never a big deal to me because I don't play those types of games. But, I mean, they're a big deal.
Well, sometimes they shove them into a game where you wouldn't expect them. EA in particular.
Yeah.
Alright, let's try this bubble spray. So it made that guy be encased in a bubble. Maybe that wasn't a good ability. I don't think it's as good as my lightning was.
I thought it was like
Yeah, I think the lighting
a lot of...
Dang it.
You can change it though.
It did hurt the... No, I lost it.
I think you gave them up, yeah.
Aww.
Dropped a frog. Dang it.
It
It
sounds
is
like...
interesting.
See, it sounds like bubble bobble.
You can drop multiple frogs. It costs 10 every time you do it, but now they're bouncing around. It's like having control over your multi-ball, you know? You're like, okay, I need another multi-ball now, and you can just pop it right out.
That's...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah, it might be a useful thing when the level is full to drop a couple and just have them work on clearing out the level.
Heck yeah.
Instead
Dropping a
of having
couple right
all
there.
every time. But talking about indie games is funny because I remember the discussion was always like developers had the hardest time getting on Xbox Live Arcade
That's
and getting
awesome.
their game published and approved.
Yeah.
And now it's like, man, I wish that was still the case, you know, or that there was some sort of regulation or some sort of control over the marketplace. Now it's way too easy.
Yeah, there is a lot of junk, but I mean, do you mind the
junk.
Do you mind the Ratalaika games?
Oh yeah, like I mean, when I go to like the websites that track the sales, like for PSN and stuff, because browsing PSN either on the website store or on the console store is kind of a headache. It's just much better to go to one of those third-party websites that have trackers that build in things.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're just completely clogged up, and it's impossible to know whether, you know, an indie game is, you know, that like some heart and soul went into building it, and it's actually a decent game, or if it's just like one of those crappy games. Because all you can ever see on those lists is the name and one image.
It doesn't
That's
hurt
true.
you.
So you kind of have to stop and read about it. What doesn't hurt
Yeah.
you?
When it's bubbled, it doesn't
Oh, the
hurt
bubble
you.
keeps them from hurting me. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But when
and
there's
then
700 games on sale, you're not going to stop and read about 700 of them.
Right.
There is that, yes. So, and that's this same Kotaku article was just talking about discoverability, because that was the whole thing. It's like apparently Switch produces the most curated lists and things compared to the different console platforms. So even though Switch has the most junk, they also do try to help developers have different ways to get their game out there. That was kind of interesting. Makes enemies vulnerable when we hit them. Nah.
He had dementia. Was it a
Oh.
Netflix
Oh,
movie? I
okay.
do remember like Indie Game, the movie, or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That was
I forgot
cool.
about that. I never watch any of those things. Like, there's some kind of documentary series about games on Netflix, and I never watched that either.
Yeah, the Indie Game one was cool because they had the Meat Boy guys, and I think they had Jonathan Blow. And I can't
Oh, the
remember.
Braid guy. I know you love that
Yeah,
Braid.
the Braid guy. Everyone loves Braid.
I mean,
Who
when
wouldn't love Braid?
Tyler says this, and his hair is all braided up right now.
That's right. Hey, The Witness was pretty cool too.
I still haven't played that. Is it on
Hard.
Game Pass? I think it's on Game Pass or something. Yeah, it just looked too hard, and I don't want to have to look up a guide all the time for it, so...
Yeah, it's hard.
I know Hugh and Brian really liked it when it came out.
It looks like a heart.
It's clever. It's a smart game.
Well, that part's nice. I don't mind a little smartness.
I like smart.
And Yep says that he doesn't mind loot boxes. He never understood why there is a controversy around them. Oh yeah, my
Yeah.
health is really low.
I don't know.
Oh, you missed it.
Crikey!
I don't know enough
Aw.
about loot boxes to really form an opinion. I assume they prey on people that are susceptible for like gambling and things like that, and that's kind
Yes.
of a concern. But you can make the argument that like it's a free world or it's a free country, and if people want to spend their money, but what level is predatory versus making people have the final decision? I don't know.
Look at that.
Yeah,
That's where a lot of the discussion comes from.
Human and Brian and I had a bit of a disagreement about that recently, but I believe in consumer protections. Like, perhaps not an insane amount of them, but in general, it's a good idea to protect consumers. To me, the general population and whatnot. So,
No
if they
whammies.
can keep those things a little more under control, then that's better. It's like there is a fun, like opening a pack of Magic cards. It's fun to just see what you're gonna get. But like, if they can keep it so you don't get too ripped off, or you don't go or you're not encouraged to just go crazy and like spend your life savings all in one session or something, that's a nice thing, because those people get hurt, and then who helps those people out? Like they just got screwed over each time you hit the cushion. So I think let's start one more run, and we'll just go another 10-15 minutes. Does that sound alright?
Sounds good.
Alright. Yeah, no, you're right, it's not forced, Brian, but on the other hand,
Yep.
again, well, his real name is Brian.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, I was being obscure there. Starting relic. Let's see what happens when I click on that. You found where we keep the relics. Each one is imbued with the ancient wisdom of the Roundguard. Equipping a relic changes the rules of the game. Challenge you to find more relics if you can make it to the bottom of the dungeon. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? If you win one, you'll have... I wish this game had some kind of co-op, because it'd be nice to write about it, Co-Optimus. Mercy. There are more potions, and all hero stats are boosted, but gold sources are reduced. I still don't quite understand how gold matters. I think it just means the more gold you get, the better a starting item you get for your next run. Anyway, we'll try that. And also I'll get an achievement for trying out the Druid. Okay. Oh, locked. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, you have
Play
to
at
play
least-
as the warrior, rogue, and wizard to unlock the druid.
Oh, and apparently when I played as the rogue in the daily thing, it didn't count
It did
as
not
actually
count.
playing it. Yeah,
Right.
so- okay, fine. I do not like this character, like the starting move. Wait, oh, it has a different starting move here, actually. So, take that back.
Nice.
Precision skills and a taste for gold. You know the basics? Let's do a quick skill check. The double jump. Hold down X and use left trigger to aim, then release to jump. And you get an attack bonus on your next hit after jumping. Use double jump to surprise that little rat. This is complicated. Okay, launch.
Oh,
That
wow.
doesn't sound fun.
This I would suck at.
Ah! Oh god. That didn't work out. Yeah, you only have a little while to aim after you activate it, but it does let you like do a mid-air ricochet, basically, or mid-air change of direction.
Yeah, that's maybe kind of cool.
If I had a little more time to do it. Yeah, and Lyle makes a good point. Many gacha games, if you're not using the loot box system, you can't really progress through the game very well, or they... Yeah, and Perfect Zero is right. Like, they do a lot of predatory things with their metrics, you know? They're like, okay, we make the drop rate this, and we do this and that, and that'll make people spend 30% more, or whatever, you know? And it's like, sometimes that stuff is kind of nasty.
I mean, yeah, it's a fine line between, you know, where it becomes predatory and where it's, you know, a nice way for the developer to make a little bit more money on their game.
Yes.
So, yep, and everyone's gonna view that line a little bit differently.
Yeah, we all have a different resistance to things like that, for one thing.
Right.
Get in there. Thank you.
Yeah. It's forever to bounce in those things sometimes. So, like, when you look at the map, you can pay attention. You can, like, skip levels, I think. So, like, if you go down the middle hole after this level, you should just fall straight to level 2 instead, or level 3 instead of being on 2 next.
Oh,
Like,
interesting.
help you not have to take quite as long or whatever.
Well, that's a good plan. We can attempt it.
Yeah, I know that it's not 100% easy to just shoot down.
I wish I was reviewing this game. I'm definitely going to try to keep playing it because it does have a special something to it. You know, they've taken another game design that was pretty good and they've truly improved upon it, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder if anyone who worked on Peggle actually worked on this or not. Because, you know, like, most of the main PopCap people are gone from EA now.
I'm sure. Oh, they basically, the only thing they've done with PopCap is make a competitive shooter game.
Yeah, it's funny because, like...
I mean, and people like it, but it's like, that's such an EA thing to do.
Exactly. I mean, the Garden Warfare games are good games, and I don't wish they didn't exist, but I wish we also had the kind of games that PopCap used to make, because
Right.
those games were special.
I think there is a Plant for Zombies 3, right?
Not that I've heard of.
Oh, I thought there was. Maybe I
There's-
was thinking of something else.
There was a part 2, but it was a free-to-play
it was
mobile game, and they just really
horribly-
screwed up the balance.
Yeah, horribly balanced. What we were just talking about, kind of.
We were indeed. Okay, let's try to use this dumb special move.
Dumb special move?
Yeah. Oh, I aimed it correctly and I hit the guy, and I did twice as much damage and it killed him. So yeah, I guess I do see the point of this move.
Oh, you
It's
just
just a-
double damage on the second bounce?
Yes. Yeah, so it one-shotted him, which is good. And you could probably use it to avoid the spikes even if you did it at the right time, that kind of thing.
Yeah, or at least give yourself like a second chance. Although it takes mana every time, right?
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes I have quite an abundance of that and I don't mind so much.
Ah, okay.
And I missed the spider just then. I used my move and I one-shotted him. Oh, I'm not going to get to the middle hole, Tyler. Dang it.
Oh, because you blocked the thing off.
Yeah, I mean, it was covered with stuff, and I just kind of fell straight down because I was trying to
Oh.
hit the enemy, you know. Stealth through enemies with 50%, negative 50% attack, and plus 5 poison. That's a dumb move. I don't like it. Oh, wait, no, I was wrong. Now I can try to get over to it.
Yeah, I was like, you haven't done it yet.
Okay, you're right. How do you think about my aim right now?
That looks about right.
Okay, let's go for it.
About as good as you might have a chance at. Use your move to shoot yourself down there.
Oh, I fell in anyway, so it worked out. All right,
Oh, it worked.
let's see how that goes on the map here.
Oh.
So that pulls me straight down to the middle, like Tyler wanted.
You skipped floor 2 and now you're on floor 3. Just so
And
you're not like going every
Yay.
floor.
And I got an achievement for visiting a treasure room. So
Nice.
that's yeah, I don't mind.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not even a level, it's just a treasure room.
Hell
But you
yeah.
only get one shot, it looks like.
Looks like.
This would be good if
bounce
you had
over
the
that way.
frogs.
Yes. But I did hit the multiplier, and then I still hit some things, so that's good.
Good.
Get the health, get the health. Didn't get the
Can you
health.
only like reshoot yourself once per fall?
I think, but I haven't. It could be that I just did my second one at a bad time. So I got a new thing here. Health plus 50, 12 health when you use a skill, 31 health at the start of each room. Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
So this character's not actually that bad at all.
Oh, good.
Alright, yeah. Let's get some more stuff. So now I could go left or right. I think...
I didn't look. It's almost like you have to pay attention when the map scrolls to see.
Yeah, I wish it was.
Although I don't know, it kind of looks like you might be able to push LB or RB down in the bottom left corner.
Oh, you're right. Look at that. I hit right bumper, and now I can look at the map.
See, if you go left, you can get into 5. If you go right, you get into 4.
Good call. But it looks like... Well, which way am I bouncing? I went left. You're getting us down the tower quite quickly, Tyler. Good.
Very good.
Good eye. What a fun game.
It's got a lot of
So
stuff.
what was that second movie you watched? You mentioned that you had watched 2 movies.
Oh, The Hunt.
What's that?
It is a movie that got delayed a bunch of times. And it's about, like, a bunch of liberals who round up a bunch of conservatives to hunt them.
Yeah. So this is a
okay.
weird... basically, I do remember reading a little bit about that.
Yeah.
What did you think?
You know, it was more entertaining than I expected it to be. It's not quite as heavy-handed as I expected it to be. It's still pretty... There's definitely some, like, uncomfortable bits of it. You know, it feels like it's very trying to push people further apart and being divisive.
Yeah, and that's bad.
Yeah, that's real bad. But it's not as bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. In that regards.
Well, at least there's that.
And I like the main actress. It's the lady in Glow. We watched. It's like, oh, she's in The Hunt. I was like, oh, let's watch The Hunt. So that's kind of what brought us on to watch it. But she's good. It almost reminds me a little bit of like a budget version of Kill Bill, because she's just kind of out for revenge, and she's this blonde girl who's really good at fighting and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You watching it with your lady friend or guy friends?
Yeah, just some friends.
Ah,
Having a movie night.
that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I had a local friend over named Matt, but not the same Matt who went crazy and blew up and left our group. But anyway, he came over and we watched the latest Bad Religion online concert. We've got they did a total of 2 seasons, each with 4 one-hour concerts to watch. So, and we're on basically the 7th out of the 8 total concerts, you know. And so we're enjoying that.
Definitely.
But dang it! It looked like it was going to hit the health potion. Anyway, we played through the new Space Jam game. You know, what did you think of? Now the game's out. What did you think of what you've seen of it?
Me?
Yeah, did you pick up
I
any
haven't seen
details?
anything of it. I heard you said you beat it in like 33 minutes.
Yeah, which is because it's trying to be like a classic arcade game, and that is a good length for a game of that type.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
was
Royal
good.
Bob was really complaining about the production values. The pixel art is good. Like, it's made to look like a 16-bit, like a Super Nintendo or a Genesis game that would have come out during that time.
Right.
Like, it's good.
It's not supposed to look like a modern fancy pixel art.
Exactly. So I see nothing to complain about on that front. However, there is no voice acting, and it really would be better with voice acting. And also the music. It's chip tunes, but they're not that good. So I would say a better composer would have helped on that front.
Well, and I think the voice acting, because I mean, you're not going to be able to get the voice actor for Bugs Bunny and LeBron James to do their voices for a game that you're going to give away for free. So, and people probably wouldn't want, you know, a fake Bugs and a fake LeBron doing voices and stuff.
I suppose that would be lame.
That is true.
Yeah, so my guess is like, there again, no, let's just pass on voice acting. You know, typing words. Text.
Yeah, the writing is still, you know, like there's not very many characters in the story sequences, but like Bugs Bunny, when it does his lines, there are things that Bugs Bunny would say, you know, like the writing's not bad.
Night, Tech Guy.
We'll miss you, Tech Guy. But like, as far as the actual gameplay goes, like one cool thing is that they incorporated a basketball so that it's still kind of Space Jammy, you know? Like there's just one ball and you can pass it between each other and you can use it in your attacks, and that's cool.
And
That is
Tweety's
cool.
so cute.
Like Michael Jordan Chaos in the Windy City.
I never played that.
Yeah, it's cool. I played it a lot. I think I never owned it, and I just rented it from Blockbuster a few times.
Oh, wow.
You could get like a fireball and an ice ball and stuff, and they were all basketballs.
Neat.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta do a little better here, but... Hey, that actually kept me from taking a hit, so it was worth it. Yeah, this level is hard.
Yeah.
As far as not falling and all that. Level up! Yay! Plus max health in it. The fact that you level up in a game like this is kind of wild.
I think it's
Yeah,
cool
well,
because you level up during. It gives you it right away. It doesn't wait till the next
Yeah.
turn. You know.
But,
It's
I mean,
just a level that you have for this run, I think, right?
yeah, only this run. There. But I'm definitely going to be playing this a lot. I have to say, if you like Peggle and or roguelikes, then there's a lot to appreciate here.
Yeah, how much is it?
Oh, is it $19.99? I think it's $19.99. Yes, it is. But remember, guys, everyone in the audience, the Switch and Steam versions are on sale for half off right now. So I know that doesn't help you any, Tyler, but at least there's some people who could get it for cheaper.
Yep. Oh no, that's good. I'll keep an eye out for it. Go to the middle.
Yeah, definitely. Hold
Then go
to
left.
aim.
It looks like a boss level.
Yeah, we don't need that, do we? Although that might be interesting to see. Hold to aim, release to throw, a 7 damage vulnerable bomb, and you get 20 at the start of each room. So yeah, that's better than stealth, which is kind of useless. Alright, so just right down the middle. Yeah, I don't even want to bother with going after gold.
Yep.
What do you guys in the audience think? Doesn't this look pretty fun? I hope so. But anyway, I mean, Space Jam is a free game, and it's not terrible, you know? Like, it's decently
No,
fun.
it's-
Like, if you
yeah.
think you would like an old-school beat-em-up, that's what it is, and you won't be too disappointed.
And I think it's appropriate for even kids to play it. So.
Yeah, and we played a 3-player because we had a friend over, so that
Yeah.
part was nice. I do wish there were more playable characters, not just Bugs, Lola, and LeBron. But,
Right.
you know, free game, it's give it you
Yeah.
get. So we got a Wheel of Wonders scene here.
Not have spending time at the dungeon.
So Tyler, are you interested in going to the theater again? That's the thing that's happening pretty soon. I mean, there's movies that are coming out now.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be against it. I was not a huge theater goer before the pandemic.
That's
but
true.
I wouldn't totally be against it. I kind of want to see Black Widow.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of seeing that as well. I think
don't
I'm
want it.
still... You don't want to what?
Pay Disney $30 for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The price is not good on that.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be okay, like, for you to have, like, a family, because if you take your family to the movies, you're gonna pay that much anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, for a single person, it's not really a good deal.
Agreed, definitely not. But also, with the Disney system, you don't own it. It's
You don't own it, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the goofy part. Because
If
if you
they
wait...
gave you, if you could just buy it, like, on Movies Anywhere for $30, then
Yeah. Then heck yeah. At least you're
Yeah.
getting more value out of it that way.
exactly. Yep. Yeah, that's the killer. Is you're basically buying something that you don't even own. It's like the most weirdest kind of digital rights ownership there is.
Yeah, and yet apparently they did well enough with it that they're going to continue along that path.
Yep.
But I mean, it's not like it costs them. How could they lose money doing that? You know, like they'll make a little bit from suckers or people who don't mind. You know, it's not right to call everyone who doesn't mind suckers. But I mean, they'll make some money, but it doesn't cost them anything to offer that. So why wouldn't they just keep doing it, even if not that many people like it?
And it's going to push people back to the theater too, so that's
Which
a
is, I
win
think,
for
kind
them.
of what they want anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good move. Yeah. What does Icky say? Yeah, Lyle can't get Disney Plus there anyway. Is that what? Oh,
Oh,
At
he's
least-
talking about the Space Jam game.
oh, yeah. That part was a drag, but it'll be free for everyone on July 15th, and hopefully that includes your country, Lyle. Like an enemy randomly.
He can't just switch to America. Probably because
Well-
he has to have his account.
There's VPN stuff. We want to go the right path. It looks like.
No, go left. Go fight the boss.
Really? You want to try?
I think.
Yeah.
it'd
Well,
be
we'll see if it
interesting.
is.
So you can do
We'll see.
whatever you want.
No, I will. I told you, Tyler, we value your feedback around here.
Right.
But yeah, he says the perk is region locked, and that keeps him from doing it. Okay, is this actually a boss, or is it just a hard room? What's it gonna be like? God, it's not another hero. Do you even get how desperate you look trying to save the day? I'm gonna crush you in a sec. First, let me post a really hot take on heroes. So it's a special room, but is it just a skeleton room? Is that what it means?
Yeah. Oh, there is like a weird creature in the middle of those skeletons.
Oh, you're
so
right.
it's probably-
Yeah. I guess he is a boss. He's just not very flashy.
Yeah.
Oh, my health is already full anyway. But I hit a bunch of them just there in one move, so that's a pretty good
That
move.
really was.
Yeah, and it's playing special music too. How nice.
Posting on Cadaver.
Is that like Twitter?
Oh no, that's just what it just said.
Yeah, what's that a play on?
Dabber.
Yeah, it doesn't really work as a joke if it doesn't sound like anything.
Right. Bam, hit him again.
Yeah, we did all right.
Yeah, it seems like this rogue character is actually way better.
Yeah, surprisingly better than I thought. At least, but it may be random what abilities you get as you proceed. Achievement! Trending on Dead It. Ha! Defeated
Yeah,
the screen feeds.
Reddit.
That one makes sense at least.
At least. And I'm glad you advised me this way, Tyler. It worked out.
Right.
Plus 50 attack versus skeletons. Yeah,
Nice.
why not? Go team. And now where do we want to go? We go farther down if we go left, so
Yeah.
definitely left. If we can get over that way, it's kind of hard. We'll just hit this stuff. It'll bounce on its own. Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Crap. Oh, it's gonna go right. That's so annoying.
Use your reshooter.
Oh yeah, I do have that, don't I? Shh.
Oh,
Avoided it.
nice.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
but go.
no,
Oh
no.
no. Yes.
Yes, it worked out. Wow, that move is so much better than I credited it for during the tutorial. And we're only 3 or 4
Yeah.
floors away from the actual end of a run.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Those spikes.
Should we wrap it up or should we try to just play until I die, Tyler? It's your choice.
That's up to you. I want to see. You can. I'll play. I'll stick around if you're gonna keep playing.
Very well then, we'll keep going. Yeah, it's good catching up with you after not talking with you much.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know we have a Discord, Tyler. We can actually chat all the time.
I don't know what that is.
Although we did have a nice little private chat like a week ago or something after you watched Thor land on the
Oh, yeah.
cushions 3 times in a row. The cushion.
Yeah,
oh,
I watched Avengers. It's good. The first Avengers.
Wait, are you watching? You're not watching them in any particular order?
Well, I watched Captain America too. Captain America 1.
Ah, so you're just knocking out phase 1 of the movies?
Yeah.
Not bad, not bad.
Captain America 1 was a little less boring than I remember the first time.
You know what I didn't like about it when I first saw it, and I still don't like about it, is there's too much green screen.
Yeah, I could see that.
And that continues to affect a lot of the Marvel movies. Like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 had it real bad.
Black Panther, I thought had the worst
Oh.
some of the worst visuals of any Marvel movie.
Definitely. It was like they were unfinished.
Yeah, like what are they doing? Like if this was like the first movie they had made in the MCU, I would understand it, but
But not, I think they just rushed it, you know?
yeah, they're like 15 movies deep and they're still having issues.
But they had a hard release date and they weren't going to miss it. And that's
Yeah,
how
I
they
guess
treated
so.
it. Which, that puts it in the neighborhood of the DC superhero movies, you know? Like the Wonder Woman movies, for instance, and the Justice League movies, they've got
Yeah.
wonky special effects.
Wonder Woman sure does. The second one sure does. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the first one all that well.
There were some parts, but I think it is a lot more obvious in the second one. Like, the
Yeah.
second one doesn't have much of an engaging story to keep you interested,
No.
so you're going to see the
Yeah,
flaws.
so you're kind of you're zoning out and like just paying attention for stupid things anyway.
Yeah, you're like, why does it look like that when she runs, you know? all that
Yeah.
crap.
And like when she's swinging, like I don't mind the idea of swinging on lightning. It's kind of cool, but I mean, make it look good.
Agreed. And also, that was just out of nowhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was super out of nowhere. Like why not just take the jet or whatever, you know, at that point.
For real. Okay, so let's get a little gold this way.
Yeah, choice.
What does Yep say about Borderlands? Yep, what are you telling us about Borderlands? Because you said the name of the game, but you didn't give us anything to work with. Icky, do you know if you're going to be wanting to play games after the stream? Icky has been really available to play games lately, Tyler, and I've just been enjoying the heck out of it.
Oh, that's good. Maybe his girlfriend broke up with him, so he has more free time.
What a shame. Yeah, he's been skipping the Asian massages, which, I mean, that's a hard thing to do, Tyler. But
Yeah, I wouldn't give those up for this stream.
I know, it's like we're not even in a hot tub or anything.
I know. Oh yeah, Amaranth is unbanned. Good news.
Oh, do you actually watch her?
No. I turned her on right now when I saw the stream.
I see.
When your stream first started.
She's one with an OnlyFans, right?
Yeah. She's riding a pickle, and she has a bunch of names written on the pickle and on her arm.
That's kind of goofy. You know, like, I haven't given one a shot where, like, the only point of them is to give you low-grade titillation.
Right.
It's a weird thing.
Like, I always just wonder if it's, like, family or, like, you know, kid blockers are on for 15-year-olds.
Oh,
but Twitch is allowed to go through. And so that's, like, the only place those kids can get their titillation.
I think part of it is also, like, for instance, she has an OnlyFans account, right? Where she makes a bunch of additional money, presumably. So if she snags your interest on the more general purpose Twitch, she can send you over to the adult site. That's the idea, right?
Right. Although I've heard just based on casual research that I may have looked into one time or another.
Yeah.
That her OnlyFans is not very titillating either.
Oh, well.
Well,
I wonder
guess who's streaming?
Who?
Mace123987.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
I miss that guy. It's a shame he left our community.
Dismantle. Yeah, he's always cool to talk to.
Yeah, and I could trust him to host a stream while I was gone, and he would do a good job.
Yeah.
I miss that a lot, Tyler, when I could get you or Mace or Brian to give me a night off, and we weren't really losing out on viewership. So we don't have that anymore, unfortunately. And I wonder, is it because I don't write at Windows Central anymore, or what's the big difference as far as availability of people? Or did everyone just try it and they ran their course with it?
Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, we don't have a lot of people who step up and offer to be on mic who haven't done it before. You know, we did get Spazpole, and that's cool.
Yep.
It's like, no night off for you.
Oh, yeah. Thought Watch. That's funny. Yeah, but like, we are taking a night off. In case you guys didn't know, July 24th, we are taking... Oh, that was a very bad shot. But Brandy has something for me to do, so I've worked into the schedule.
Yeah.
Cool.
We have a family thing we do at the end of every summer, so...
Yeah,
now that everybody's vaccinated.
Yeah, we skipped it last year because of the COVID, but we're doing it this year.
July 24th is a Utah holiday.
Really?
Yeah, it's called Pioneer Day. It's like Utah's state Independence Day, but state institutes and stuff get the day off.
Ooh, that arrow shot is useful, by the way. You get to aim and you nail them.
Yeah.
Health plus 142, but I don't automatically heal at the start of every room. The 31 health at the start of every room has actually kept me in full health, so I guess I'm gonna keep that. Even though this is a good one.
Yeah, I would keep the health regen.
I wish you could keep the individual, spells or whatever they are.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Like this arrow shot, I'll have to earn it again next time I'm playing and whatnot.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's achievements for beating it with everyone. We're on the last floor, guys. This is it.
Nice.
A new test subject. Perfect timing. His little devil guy.
He's got like a hypodermic in his hand.
Honestly, have no idea what they do. Come into my lab and let's try them out.
That's
This is
bad, Gary.
It is. Okay. Oh boy, that's a lot.
That's a
enemies.
lot.
Uh-oh. And I'm weakened as well. I have half my attack strength. Don't
That
skip leg
sucks.
day. Yes, it does.
Your weekend or
Yeah.
They're-
This would be a good one for the frog, which I don't have, but... Let's go over that way. Oh, I bounced the wrong way. But I did get extra gold out of it. Oh, come on.
Go back over.
Yeah, that
Go back over.
didn't go well. Well, actually, my health is filled up now. I got enough jars to fill it up. So, I can't complain, can I? Uh-oh. He gave them shields. They take half damage?
Wow.
Come on, this is ridiculous. Aren't they only taking a quarter damage now?
Yeah, I guess
Should
so.
I be trying to use my arrow shot yet? I don't even know.
I think you have to hit them enough times, because if you hit them enough times, it's gonna go down, right?
Oh! Not that great a shot, though.
But you did hit the balls.
Yeah. Good. A tiny... Ah! Oh. It's like every turn something bad is
He
happening.
gets the, Oh, but he weakened some of them, didn't he? Yeah.
Oh, that's something.
There.
Yeah, you have to pay attention to what all the bottles do. The ones in the middle were weakened that time.
Oh, I see. So I need to be going after them in particular.
Yeah, to the white, well, yeah, it's whatever he does. So the left got weak and the right got
Okay. What just happened?
You gotta
I
level
leveled
up.
up. Alright, cool. Oh, why am I... Just go to the bottom. Yeah. Just take the safe way out. Okay, this is exciting. I think we lost a lot of people by going
Regen.
extra, but
oh
I mean...
my god,
Oh,
they got regen.
To me, this is more exciting than some of the things we've been streaming lately from a streaming
Yeah, it is.
standpoint.
It's cool. Bucks
Oh, the
win.
Bucks won.
Is that good?
I don't really like the Bucks. The Jazz, the Utah Jazz, were who I was hoping, and they really let down in the playoffs. So
Ah, that's a shame. Thank you for letting us know, Dr. Sabota.
Almost there.
Uh-oh, what does that do? Yeah, so... It's...
Get it.
that's
Yes.
all good.
Did I? I did it! Yes!
did it!
Achievement! Woo! Experiment ruined!
Nice job.
Defeat the alchemist. Couldn't have done it without your encouragement, T-Dog. Plus 50 attack for the first hit of every other room. So on those particular rooms, you will whoop up. Experiment didn't go as I hoped. Good thing I carry an elixir of life. I don't think you've seen the last of me, little lab rat. I have so many more potions to brew and tests to run.
Alrighty then.
Woo! There's no particular Act 2 this way. So is there like a second quest? Is that what it's saying?
Yeah, I guess.
Probably.
Smash.
But maybe there's like 3 acts and it's like a 2-hour long run.
Thank you, Darker Player. We're glad you're still here. Act 2, the dungeon.
Yep.
It's at
Boy,
16.
can I
I wonder, if
save
you'll be
him?
able, I wonder if you'll be able to start there.
If so,
Like, future
that would be
runs.
handy. Yeah.
Yeah.
What has the alchemist
Although
done?
you'd be a lot weaker.
Good point. I've unlocked unstable potions. A new set is picked at the start of each run. Hit it to see what it does. Save and quit. Good. We can save and quit, so I should be able to
that's
resume
nice.
from there.
Very nice.
Yes. So let's wrap it up. Everybody, we've been playing Roundguard for Xbox. It's also on PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. I'm going to highly recommend this one. I love this kind of game. It's like a classic casual style game with a lot of content, but also it's got some really great improvements over Peggle, you know, so it's just
Yeah,
a
it looks
really
lot
fun
better
game.
than Peggle.
Yeah, I'm glad you agree, Tyler. So definitely please support the developer and the publisher on this one. It's great.
I can get it for Kinsey.
Nice. And Tyler, thank you for co-hosting. It's so great to have you back.
Yeah, for sure. Happy to be here.
Excellent. Brandy, thanks as always for being terrific.
Oh.
Icky, thanks for running the contest. Thanks to the publisher Quantum Astrophysicists Guild for supporting us. We love you guys.
I'm
It is
just
a
gonna
cool
put
name.
it out there.
Don't forget, during the summer, we stream every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. So we will be streaming something interesting this Wednesday. Please come join us. We want to see you there. We love you guys. We'll see you next week. And remember, don't hate, appreciate.
Hey guys.
Bye.
That ought to hold the little SOBs that are still around.
The ones that are still around are the coolest SOBs.
True.
Oh, what's that list? Oh, okay. Let's say bye to some of our favorite people who stuck around. We got Jordan, Sir Khalid, Dr. Sabota. It was so great having Dr. Sabota here the whole time. Wolfblade was here. Yup84, good seeing you, Yup. Darker Player and Icky, of course. Dementia, Homie Drew, Spazpult. Spazpult was here but not talking. Glad he was here though. Good to see you, Damien. Oh, just a little bit.
Yeah.
Dark6, yeah, it was good seeing you, Dark6, and No Time for Games. Vinny BT, Dre Blinken, Heaven Smile. There's a lot of people when I have the full list in front of me.